Stuart, it's Andrew McKenna from TalkSport Radio. Just to pick up what you're talking about on team selections, obviously the announcement this week with regard to what you can and can't do. Did you ever see a situation where someone was going to play 3 games in a week, or at least start 3 games in a week anyway, bearing in mind how physical rugby union is? Was that ever an option, do you reckon, anyone?
I think it's very difficult to talk hypothetically because, you know, although every game is 80 minutes long, what happens in those games is very, very different. Like the loading, the contacts, it can be wildly different for different people in different positions. So probably on the whole, Andrew, I wouldn't have expected somebody to start all games in 8 days, but you know, there is situations where it may have happened, and there's something that obviously the big thing for us is making sure that the welfare of our players is absolutely paramount in what we do, and game minutes and game and starts within that period of time is obviously part of that. So the directives that came out from our thinking, we're not wildly different anyway.
How far have you actually planned in advance? Have you sort of taken maybe, say, the first month and worked it through, or are you going more game by game?
No, I mean, my view is there has to be an outline of a plan. There has to be an outline of how you attack this block of the season, but you have to be able to change, and that's the big thing. Knowing that you have to change is not a reason to not plan. In my view, it's actually the opposite. It's having a robust plan allows you to adapt and allows you to react and make the best possible decisions. I think you can't just you wouldn't want to just go into it blind and hope for the best.
How impressed were you with your team last weekend, having reviewed it, and how much of that do you think is possible to take into this weekend?
Yeah, I was pretty impressed actually. I thought the lads, I thought they found a way to win, and was there things we can work on? Absolutely, but when you consider that was the first time they've been on a rugby field together for 5 months, some of them ever, they'd never played together before. Yeah, I was pleased. I was pleased with the outcome. Let's leave that to one side. I was pleased with the intensity that we delivered to get to 17-0 up after 20 minutes. I was pleased with the effort that the lads showed, the unseen work that they showed, and I was pleased that we competed. There was things that I wasn't pleased that we conceded tries at the back end of each half. We didn't, there's moments there where we could have been better, but I was pleased with the boys. I was pleased with the effort that they put in, and ultimately that gave us the 5, which was great.